Men of high value are known for their distinct character and resilience to stand out in a crowd. They are irresistible to be recognized and do not struggle to maintain their standard or be heard in society. Their value and influence speak for them more than others, thereby making them stand out. Sigma males are men who are not afraid to be different and are known for their desire and tenacity to remain valuable. If you have ever desired to become a high-value man, there are some traits you should have that will distinguish you from other men. Watch until the end of this video as we unveil how Sigma males struggle to become high-value men. They are purpose-driven. The life of a man who has no purpose is like a ship adrift at sea without a compass or map. It could sail for years without reaching a meaningful destination. One must have a destination in mind to be valuable. Knowing what you want in life is the first step to becoming a person of value. Sigma males are purpose-driven men who know what they want in life and are focused on achieving them. Possessing personal standards and a persistent drive to advance your skill set are essential components of having a purpose. A Sigma male who struggles to become a high-value man understands his successes, works to improve on his flaws, and at all times demonstrates good personal standards. His desire for purpose and impact supersedes his desire for material things and societal status. A typical Sigma male will not be found struggling for societal recognition. He understands his place and what he wants out of life. His focus is on his purpose, personal growth, and service, thereby leading him on a journey of becoming a man of high value. Growth mindset. Men of high value are always trying to get better. They have a growth mindset and see obstacles and failures as chances to grow and learn. They realize that failure is an opportunity to learn and develop rather than a reflection of their value as a person. Sigma males can embrace challenges, take measured chances, and explore opportunities that may be outside of their comfort zones because they have a growth mentality. For instance, enroll in a public speaking course, reaching out for knowledge in their areas of interest. Takes full responsibility for their lives. No high-value man neglects his responsibility. A Sigma male prioritizes self-care, nurtures the vital infrastructure in his life, and ensures that all necessary tasks required to keep his life going and successful are done. They do not depend on people to take care of themselves or make decisions for them. They take their decision on issues concerning their lives, and they take full responsibility for the outcome. He sees to it that his bills are paid and his basic needs are met while striving for mastery. It makes it impossible for anyone to mess up with them or even intrude on their personal lives. This leads to the next point. They don't seek validation from anyone. Distraction is limited when a man is focused on his goals and pursuit rather than on people's validation. A Sigma male lives his life based on his own will. He is the boss of his life and does not need validation from anyone. The societal norms or hierarchy does not detect his rule of life for him. This makes him outstanding and limits distractions that will come from societal norms. Value does not need external validation to feel confident and secure in his abilities. A Sigma male who struggles to become a man of high value has an inner strength that allows him to be self-assured and does not pay attention to the validation offered by the hierarchical position. This makes it almost impossible for people to interfere in his life and thereby maintain his focus. Leave their comfort zone. Opportunities to venture outside of one's comfort zone are abundant in life, but seizing them can be challenging. Sometimes the issue is a lack of understanding of the benefits. After all, why would we try to give up the sensation of comfort if it indicates that our most fundamental needs are being met? However, if you stay in a comfort zone too long, it can make you complacent. If you don't perform activities that are somewhat scarce or challenge you, you miss out on growth opportunities. Becoming a man of high value demands that you leave your comfort zone, which allows you to have new experiences and engage in mind-blowing activities that you haven't done before while opening you up to meet new people. On the journey to becoming men of high value, Sigma males stay out of their comfort zone and open themselves up to knowledge and opportunities that will stretch them and bring out the best in them. Sigma males hate staying in a spot for too long because it limits their level of growth and hinders them from becoming valuable. Success requires that we take risks, and leaving our comfort zone is the initial risk that empowers us to begin our life adventure. Emotional intelligence, the struggle and tenacity to become men of high value, reflect in the life of Sigma males as they replicate the traits of high-value men. One of the traits of any high-value man that Sigma males replicate is emotional intelligence. Sigma males know how to handle their emotions and not allow them to breach their logical thinking. A Sigma male positively uses his emotion. If a Sigma male gets angry, he channels the anger on things that will yield positive results. His anger is a motivation to push him to achieve more. Sigma males recognize negative emotions when they experience them, and they know the best way to pass through these emotional hurdles. Unlike the way people perceive Sigma males to be sadistic and quite mean, Sigma males are empathetic with others and pay attention to people's feelings. This helps them build a strong relationship with a quiet number of people and encourages them to be their best selves. They do not need to hide their dark side to be accepted. They own up to their weakness while working on becoming a better version of themselves. Emotional intelligence is admirable and helps you attract the right kind of people. Their ability to hold intelligent conversations that are deep and soul-lifting. However, a Sigma male knows his limit in a person's life and also makes people understand their limit in their life. Have you wondered why the Sigma male around you can be so nice this minute, the next minute he is maintaining a closed energy? Sigma males know that access can be abused and people have a high tendency for manipulation. Check out the next point as we learn how it is difficult to manipulate them. Have strong, healthy boundaries. A high-value man has strong, healthy boundaries. He's created a life for himself that's respectful of his wants and needs and is capable of respecting others. Sigma males know their limits in relationships and make their boundaries clear to people around them. One of the behaviors that makes Sigma males mentally robust is the establishment of appropriate boundaries, making it difficult for anyone to manipulate them. The Sigma male's capacity to establish healthy boundaries with the people in their life contributes to the development of their mental fortitude and value. Whatever your proximity to the Sigma man, he will always establish his boundaries. The lone wolf cannot ever be used as a doormat by others. The truth is that a person's boundaries reflect their level of self-worth. They enable you to be your best self and give others a sense of how to treat you. Unlike the alphas and beta males who always say yes to people even when it's not convenient, Sigma males maintain their stand. Even though they want to be there to support anyone, however, they are not at anyone's beck and call, adding value more than they take. Your energy, personality, network, resources, education, previous life experiences, and obstacles you overcame can all be sources of value adding. Low-value males take more than high-value men share. Sigma males become high-value men by maintaining an attitude of giving value more than taking. They would rather prefer to be the one giving than depend on anyone. High-value men share a position of abundance because they are fundamentally self-assured, whereas low-value men behave from a place of scarcity and lack, which forces them to take. A scarce mind behaves very differently from an abundant mind in terms of both actions and behaviors. Scarcity is a sign of desperation and is unattractive. They are proactive. Men of value always adopt a proactive attitude in their daily lives. He won't just sit around and fritter away his time, effort, or resources. He is aware that every day is an opportunity to make progress and complete tasks. He doesn't just wait around for significant events to occur. Being proactive is a posture Sigma males take towards the world. It requires them to accept responsibility for their situation, no matter how difficult things turn out to be, and take the initiative to make things better. Instead of letting their conditions and circumstances be the driving force of their decisions, Sigma males allow their values to determine the choices they make. They act rather than being acted upon. They rather play the ball instead of allowing the ball to play them. Becoming a high-value man will require a lot of character adjustment and consistency in living out the qualities of high-quality men. However, it is achievable, and you too can become one. Knowing how Sigma males become men of high value, it is time to know the rules that make Sigma males tough. Click on the image and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.